Our name is Chris Adkinson and Tracy Adkinson. We've been with Canopy Roads for about 2.5 years.
I think it's been longer than that. We've been there for quite some time. We've been in our home team about that long.
That's true. I'm sorry. It's been about 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wanted to do one of the faith stories for the series that's been going on at Canopy Roads, and we've got several that have occurred probably because of an event that happened about 2.5 years ago. It affected our life greatly. And the one that stands out right now is one that goes along with the sermon this week, which is about giving. And about 2.5 years ago, something happened to us we were brought into a wrongful lawsuit, which brought us into some major financial problems. And through that, we lost a lot of our savings, a lot of our kids' savings, a lot of things that we had stored away. And it caused us to, I guess, realize that in some way, shape, or form, that for the first time, that what we had and making good money at that time, it brought us to realize that what we had wasn't ours. It didn't belong to us. And that when it was taken away from us, we had to, I guess, be more faithful in understanding that we didn't really lose something that belonged to us. We lost something that belonged to God. He had given it to us all along. And we didn't handle it probably in the manner that we should have throughout those years. So through this incident that happened, it caused us to realize we needed to change things about our life. And the one thing that we wanted to bring to the church is about giving, because throughout the years where we were making really good money, we weren't struggling, everything was coming real easy for us, we started to realize that we had not given back to God anything near what He had given to us. We had not sacrificed in any way, and we had not put Him first. So when you start to lose what you think is security, you start to realize that maybe you need to change your life and the way you handle what God's given you. So we started to learn maybe that we needed to put our income and our tithing first in our lives rather than after we paid all the bills and had the fun that we had been having. So probably, I guess, our story is that through faith, we stepped out and decided that we were going to make our tithing the most important thing about our income. But with the real faith part of it is it was at a time when the income was starting to plummet more or less. It was during a time where we lost a lot of finances, and then also when the economy started to turn. So in a time where you would think probably you would be saying, I can't do this, I can't give, we actually started to make the choice that we needed to give first and let God take care of the rest of it. And through that, we've actually been able to, I guess, learn a little bit more about our faith, because we have put our faith in God. And even though maybe we're not making what we did before and we're having some financial issues still, it's still good to know that we've done what was right first, and that I guess that we're allowing God to give back to God first and then allowing Him to take care of us. And we haven't done that before, so it was a very strong and big step for us. And I know for a lot of people it's the same way. You feel like that you've got to take care of yourself first and then give whatever's left over, and that's just not the case. And for us, it's actually been so rewarding to know that we've done the right thing and that our money's going into the right place and we're being better stewards of what God's provided us.
I really believe that the church is doing the right things with the money, and they're helping the most of the people that's in our church, and not with our small home, but our home team, which is not small anymore. But
shout out to the Davis home team.
But we thoroughly enjoy the church now, and that's the most important thing right now. That I think that everybody's got to understand, that the church is growing in a good way, and really enjoy going.
Yeah, and by giving what we should give to begin with, and it's not just about tithing to the church, it's about giving many different ways, but for us, that was a first step. Everything else is coming so much easier now. When the church needs something, if there's food to be done for the youth, or if, like our home team sponsoring a compassion child, you just automatically, when you get in that giving spirit and you have that faith, then you automatically want to do it. It's part of who you are then. So it does, I believe Canopy Roads has made a difference in our life and where we see our money going and how we're supporting the church. And it's been fantastic.